Hey guys, so today I am going to share with you how I fit 9 kids, almost 10, into one house. It's been a while. I have shown in the past the bedroom configuration and it has changed recently. So we have a 5-bedroom house and we fit 11 people in it, soon 12. I'm going to show you how we do that. First of all, I'll just say Jack, my eldest, has his own room downstairs. And I'm not going to show you that today. So also my 2 eldest girls share a room. Nothing there has changed. They've shared a room in the last video and Jack has always had his own room since we moved into this house. So in our room we usually have the youngest in a cot. We have a space for that. However, Daniel has recently moved in with the younger girls. And Isaac, who was in with the younger girls, has moved into James's bedroom. Samuel was in with James but has moved to his own space, which we've created in what we consider the playroom. So I will show you what I'm talking about. In this space here in my room, we would normally have a cot. Daniel was in here. It's a lovely big space, and at the moment I've just got it set up as sort of a reading nook. And then our 10th baby will be going in this area soon, but that baby is not due for almost 18 weeks, so I'm not putting the cradle in here quite yet, but I will be keeping this in as my feeding chair. And so this is from IKEA, and then also at IKEA I just picked up this little sort of coffee table. It's a bit dusty, I'm just noticing right now, and that'll be good to put a drink and snacks on, and obviously my phone when I'm feeding. This I picked up, I can't even remember where I picked this up. It's a footstool, I think sort of a shop that sells lots of different things. It's a footstool and it has storage in it, so it works perfectly. It's not overly strong, like that is more like, one of those pull-out baskety things, box things you use for toys and that sort of thing, but the top is cushioned for your legs, and it's very comfortable. You just can't sit on it. I mean, it's not sit on strong, but it's strong enough for your legs. So when I do put the cradle in here, I usually just put it sort of along near that window there, which allows still plenty of space to feed. And also the bassinet cradle thing I use is on wheels, and so I can wheel it closer to my bed if I want, and keep a closer eye on the newborn baby. And also we've had this change table in our room since we moved in. Basically I got this second hand, and it's been wonderful because, as you saw, it's got a drawer which I'll just keep wipes and that sort of thing in, and then it's got storage space underneath for nappies and whatnot, so it just has stayed there and been very handy to use. Saves our back when we're changing all the nappies in this house. This little area here is for storage for our unborn baby. It was Daniel's storage area, and he has moved in with him into the girls' room. So this room, which has clothes that need to go away, see, this is real time, okay? I didn't do any specific cleaning for this. We did do power hour of cleaning yesterday morning, but boom, that day's gone by. Okay, so Josephine and Layla sleep in this room, and on the other side Daniel now sleeps. This is his cot, unmade bed. And then I just picked up another set of drawers from IKEA for him. The girls share this set of drawers, and being girls, a lot more of their stuff gets hung up anyway because they've got a lot of dresses and that sort of thing. So that's pretty much enough room for them at the moment for everything's pretty jam-packed though. That was clean. Anyway, and then I've got their jammies are up here. And they've got a tub each for underwear and socks. So that's just how we do that at the moment. And then Daniel's little jackets and things go on this side. This was in his cupboard outside of our room, but I've just hung it here, and at the moment he still uses pram blankets and that sort of thing, so that's just for random things. Up there it needs a big clean out. Down there is for shoes. This is James's room and Isaac's room now. Isaac moved in here. James and Samuel did share this room. Have a bunk bed. At the moment no one's sleeping up the top of that bunk bed, so obviously there's still plenty of room for a third person to be in this room, but that's just not what we're doing at the moment. So James has his bed, and then Isaac, who I'm still sort of moving in, that's why he's got toys just shoved down there, and toys over here, because I still have to clear out this closet, which I've got Christmas stuff stored in. And apparently lots of kids' clothes. So yeah, I'm sorting all that out so I can store some toys in there of Isaac's. And then this is he's still in a cot. He's 2 years old, and again he already had this set of drawers as well. So basically we just set Daniel up exactly how Isaac was set up in that room and moved all of Isaac's stuff in here. So that's working well. He enjoys being in with James. And instead of Samuel being up here, now the reason Samuel moved is just to give the boys a bit of space from one another. They're 9 and 10. Samuel just really wanted his own space. So what we've done is... Hey, Hello, Samuel. So this is what we've always used as the playroom. Sammy's just there. I don't know, I think he's on YouTube. And this is his new area. So we've got this from IKEA, it's fantastic. And I put it together in one day. A desk with drawers, not quite sure what he's storing in there. And then a loft bed in this area. You can access this shelving area, which he hasn't yet put books and things on. He's just put another thing in there, and he's got some Lego down there. And then around here, you still need to sort, yeah. Around this area, he's got his cupboards, which is quite big, and it's messy in here. He hasn't sorted it out. But as you can see, there is a lot of room for clothes, especially when they're folded neatly. Hey, Sammy. And you know, if he has any jackets or shirts, he can just hang them up in James's room. We didn't see the need for him to have any hanging space, really. So that is his sort of bed, and in the evening he puts on this lamp, and yeah, it's a nice space. So he does share it with the other kids if they play in here, but they don't do a whole heap of that, do they, Samuel? Kids weren't really using this room as much as we'd like anyway. So yeah, you don't mind people playing in here, do you? You enjoy it as your bedroom?
Yeah. Because I don't like people playing with silly stuff.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Yeah. But you're nice and up high. Do you feel like it's your own space?
Yeah.
That's good. And then Ava and Belle have their bunk bed in there that they share. That's their room in there. So if you're looking for an extra sort of bedroom area and you don't have the space, then I fully recommend that system from IKEA. It's really solid, which is fantastic, because Sammy's 10, but he's like as big as an adult basically. So I really recommend it. It's fantastic. We didn't need it as far as space goes. As you saw, there was plenty of room for Sammy to continue being in that room with James and Isaac, but he just wanted his own space, so we did that. When this baby is old enough that she moves out of our room, we will put her in with the two little girls, I would say, and then Daniel will go in with James and Isaac. That's how we'll do it. James will go to the top bunk, Isaac will go to the bottom bunk, and Daniel will still be in his cot in there as well. And there's plenty of room, if we needed to put a second lot of bunks in. So if Sammy ever wanted to move in and we put 4 boys in there, there is still plenty of room. That's if we choose to live here for a number of more years. So that's how we're doing it. Yeah, there's plenty of room still. It's a big house. We did live in a much smaller house before we moved here. It was less than half the size of this house, and Josephine was a baby when we moved here, and we had to move because when she got too big for her cradle and needed to be in a cot, we actually couldn't fit a cot in our bedroom at that point. I think we had bought a big set of drawers only a year earlier, and she would not fit in one of the other two bedrooms because she was our 7th child. We had 3 children in the 2 other bedrooms. We had a 3-bedroom house. So basically she was in a porta cot in the lounge room for a few weeks while we were looking for this place. And this has been fantastic. It's been a game changer. It is also takes a lot more time to keep clean. And I wouldn't mind going back to a smaller house, not as small as what we were in because that was too small for a number of people. But I certainly don't mind being in a smaller space as far as living space goes. I think it's nice to be sort of together as a family. We still try to maintain that sort of situation, but positive is it's lovely to have lots of space to move about in, and negative is it does take longer to clean a big house. Now, comments on my videos are disabled. That is due to YouTube choosing to do that for a lot of family channels for no particular reason, because there's no difference between my channel and the family channels that have their comments enabled, let alone I'm more of a cooking channel anyway, so I rarely show my children. But they are disabled at the moment, so I will put up in the community tab of my page, you can click on that and I'll put up a photo of this video, and below that you will be able to comment. Please give this video a thumbs up if you wish, and if you have not yet, please subscribe to my channel. It would be beautiful to have you with me full time, and I do endeavour to put videos up as often as I possibly can. Thanks for hanging around, guys, while I show you my bedroom configuration and storage situation for a family of 11, almost 12. You take care wherever you are. See you later.